What's good, y'all? This is Kev, and this is another edition of Black Men Being Brutally Honest on YouTube. For as long as this YouTube channel is allowed to exist, because, I never make the mistake that believing that anything is guaranteed. So, for those of you who make that mistake, good luck. So good to be able to finally come to you guys again from this black manosphere space, I would say, or or habitual line stepper space, or Kev space, whichever one you prefer. But on this channel, it stops with me. So let's just go ahead and get that clear. So, although Kev is not responsible for all views expressed by guests other than Kev. Kev is responsible for all views expressed by Kev. So anything that I say, I guarantee I can stand on it. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But I have to truly feel that I'm wrong. So if you are a content creator or just a plain old motherfucking human being, you can understand. Shoot. Yeah. So, title. Let me explain the title. But first, let me give some shout outs. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the replay gang. Those individuals that can't be here in real time, but take the time to watch the broadcast at other times, which makes me appreciate them a whole bunch. The moderators who keep everything cool over here that don't power trip just because their names just happen to be blue under, in my chat, which is great, man. Cause we're all here, we're trying to kick it, we try to have fun, and the mods over here on this channel do understand that. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for, being fair and impartial. Also, shout out to the habitual line steppers, whether you are one of the starting five or you are an audience member that has been made to feel at home. Shout out to you guys as well, and also month in, month out, the support of the members. And if you're not a member, you can become a member for the price of a cheap hamburger. And I mean, in this economy, that is very subjective at this point. But you guys can take that how you want. And the members are as follows: Greg, Aaron P, Phil Brad, Zentober, Toya the Tutor, Indigo Flow, Gold Professor underscore Gold Star P underscore GP exclamation point, D Rock Den, American Negro, D Scott, Andre 416 Reformed, and Blacklight Revelations 2. Shout out to you guys. You all are great and charismatic individuals, and you guys are the reason why I continue to care. Besides, the inner strength that I, talk about sometimes that, especially black men should be irradiating. But, sometimes we don't. But sometimes we do. Yeah. So all right. So we got some people in the chat. Let me shout you out here before we get started. We got RPM in the building. What's good, my brother? Indigo Flow. What's going on? Long live. We got TAU or TR or however you say that. Thanks for being here. Said B dubs are red pilling the shit out of black men, and black men are finally getting their heads in the game. Okay. We got KP from KC5 saying Lil James said stop this bullshit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Lil James Tucker. Yeah, my dog. Ferrari Dior. This was absolute torture for him. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something for real, for real. Man, look, when people like when we start like kind of start talking about this kind of behavior, when it happens, then they want to call you a hater. They want to say that you hate black women. It's just any level of criticism or any level of being taken aback by the behavior itself is seen as hatred. Which is not really accurate. But I mean, the one thing that I can tell you guys is, I've never did when you start to mention it and people start to, get mad and want to take personal swipes, and then they want to bring up your mother. Oh, y'all talking about black women, but what about your mother? What about your mother? Let me tell y'all something. Let me be brutally honest with you for a second. My mother never did no shit like this. You know, we kept the psychological scars to a minimum. Okay. No, I didn't have to see my mom put her ass on another individual. Especially with me in the area. A lot of y'all already doing that with your kids not in the area. So, I mean, it is let's just keep it on like a case by case basis. Let's not make any mass generalizations, or if you're upset about the things that I'm about to say about this, then maybe you're that kind of person that would just sit up there and put your stank ass on somebody in front of your kid. So, hey, we don't like that kind of stuff. That stuff is kind of weird. I'd rather not see kids have to go to therapy. Yeah. So the man said, that's thoughts going thoughts and nobody can stop me. And look, we got Toya the tutor. What's good? What's good? Always great to see you. And that comes from an honest place. So anyway, let me put up some visuals here. I'm gonna show the actual video. I'm gonna show the short that I put out today on this. I always put my own little spin on it, but the nature of the message is the same. People would ask, Kevin, why are you calling him a son husband? I'm not trying to drag little James Tucker. Little James Tucker is a kid. Okay. that's a kid right there. And what he had to bear witness to was something that was just not good. I mean, seriously. And I mean, like, they're just like, why you call him a son husband? Why you call him a son husband? I mean, if he stepped in, he had to be the more simple. How you gonna let your kid publicly show more common sense than you? Did that? That's when we understand that we've hit a low point when it comes to how we deal in our society. When the kids start to make more sense. So anyway, yep, there it is. I mean, that's a vision of black excellence right there. I mean, it's not to knock her or criticize her. I don't know what stature she is in society. She may have a rewarding career. You know, she's definitely taught her son enough to have some common sense and to intervene in some BS. Yeah, but whether you agree or whether you disagree, you have to understand So what? So you may be wondering whose team light skin on the left. I don't know. I mean, I from what I read on some random social media post, and you got to take that as a grain of salt because you can't believe everything you read on the internet. I hear he's a social media influencer. I hear Lil James to an extent is a social media influencer. These are just things I hear. It's not. I mean, it's you hear all kinds of things. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, what would bring these two together? What would bring what would make these destinies intertwine? Shoot. And by the way, look at the caption under that picture. What a what's a boy without his mother? She takes that role very seriously, huh? Which means that, in order to be that person, that staple, she has to carry herself in a way that does not embarrass Lil James. Lil James, like there's his name right there under the 31,702 likes. If you observe that number of likes, it's a pretty good chance that they're already a social media influencer. It's a pretty good chance. I mean, shit. When is the last time any of us got 31,000 likes on something? I mean, I said, Toy said Team Dark Skin. Yeah, you goddamn right. Hey, but I'm no colorist. I just say that as a joke. I don't want people to go around, be outside my domicile, my place of living with picket signs. Oh, you colorist? Yeah, no, it's a joke. I'm gonna say it like a lot of y'all be saying it. It's a joke. Yeah. Well, look at that caption. She obviously takes her role as a mother very seriously. Now, I would say this: if they were all in on it just to get some attention, then more power to them. But I can't imagine a young boy at any level allowing this to happen to his mother. Boys are very protective of their moms. I mean, and that could vary, and that's to varying degrees. That's to varying degrees. That's to, I mean, some of that stuff can be at simp levels. Some of that stuff can be, having to be made at the man of the house at a very early age. Stuff like that. But we call that kind of thing son husband. And is often expressed as a bad thing in this space. In fact, a couple of content creators who I will not name have been called son husbands, as an insult. That's why I'm telling you guys I'm not trying to drag this young man. But, the perception is that he kind of fits that category, especially the way he intervened. If she had a real husband, number one, she wouldn't be just putting her ass all over random dudes, and if her real husband was there, God forbid she would act like that because, what kind of person would do that anyway with a husband in their lives, and what husband would allow that? Only a weak man would. So I guess, kind of had to step up. Chaos Reign, what's good? So why are we talking about this? Why am I talking about this rather? What put this disgusted ass look on Lil James Tucker's face? See, from the context I've gathered from the info that I've received on social media, this was supposed to be some type of mixer. I don't. At first, I would assume from the way everybody looks that this is probably a wedding reception. But I think it was supposed to be some type of kiddie prom or some shit like that. I guess it was type of some type of neighborhood thing. Sometimes those things happen when you have strong concentrations of blacks in a certain part of the country. We have a tendency to get together and be human beings. That type of thing happens. Yeah, but anyway, but anyway, I don't know if I wholly agree with the spirit I did the short end. Kind of treating this as if it were some type of joke without really looking at the seriousness. Because I ain't gonna lie, this shit was funny as shit to me. I mean, seriously, because I'm one of those people who don't pretend like he's a perfect person. I mean, shit. For some of the things I pulled in my life, like and some of that included tapping somebody's mom. I can't be too judgmental of the young man, that was, letting somebody's mama back it up on him. Which, let me show y'all let me go to that slide. So what will put this look on Lil James Tucker's face? It was supposed to be his moment. It was supposed to be his day. But his mom, who gets thousands and thousands of likes on her social media, had to make it about her. Cartel, what's good? Yeah. Can you imagine this? These are screenshots. I'm gonna show y'all the video in a second. Yeah. She is all up on it. She's all up on it. Maybe think of that, maybe think of that rap line, Mama got ass too. And shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude was having a good time. When I was that age, it was fair game. I didn't care if you was somebody mama. Shoot, this as far as I'm concerned, this is a young man having a good time. But he should have been aware of his surroundings. He should have been aware of them, because like the way he acted like he knew the dude. He knew old boy. So you are already crossing the line if you know her little son is standing over there. See, this is the way I think, or the way I thought back then when I was like, I would have to say that this young man is what, 20, he looks like he's like 25, 26. Shoot, I'd have been looking around for little James. Let me see. Little motherfucker here. Let me go ahead and try to do this. And hey, she backing it up. Yay, Soon as I stop paying attention, here come little James. Now the underlying theme is that there's something very wrong with this. Because see, let's not let her off the hook. Let's not let her off the hook. She, her son was in the area and she wanted to do some shit like that. And I will say this again, my mom ain't never did no shit like this. So fuck you if you mad about somebody talking about this. Yeah, whatever. Oh, so it's like, oh, Kevin, you trying to be high and mighty. Fuck yeah, I'm being high and mighty. The fuck out of here. Art New Stall, what's good, man? I mean, say Webster was pissed. Not Emmanuel. Not Emmanuel. Shit. Yeah, the little boy was pissed, man. Shit. Think about it. The reason why I say it so, so enthusiastically that my mama ain't never did no shit like that, because I probably would have reacted the same way if my mama did. Get the fuck off my motherfucking mother. But see, the thing is, that would have been still a hard thing to imagine because my mother had a husband. All her kids were in wedlock. Let me just stop right there. Yep. What you talking about, mama? Shoot. Just saying. Thank God it wasn't little old dog. What you say about my mama? Your mama can back it up. Shit. That's what I said about your mama. Shoot. So you gonna be asleep. What time you go to bed, little man? Like this dude is straight on this kid's mother. Like he like I said in the short, like he already discussed with Lil James, he finna be stepdaddy. Shout out to Arnold too. So he just bringing out all the little short black guys, famous for being short. I don't know, but yeah, let me see if I can find this little. Let me find that short real quick so y'all can see this shit. Yeah, well, I tell you the truth, man. But I tell you, y'all talk about Gen X all y'all want. Shoot, one thing that I can say as a Gen Xer is that my mom ain't never pulled no shit like this. Say what the fuck you want to say. Shoot. Y'all need to cut this fucking shit out. Talking about you being shamed for something. What are you shaming them for? Shoot, man, shoot. I will always say if you feel ashamed, that shit's on you. Shoot. Around your own around your seed, man. What the fuck, man? Shoot. So hold on. Let me go ahead and do it. Let me get that out the way. Yeah. See, I even said it in the title of the short. Mama twerking on dude and rage's son husband. Shoot. Shoot. Who gonna be the smart one if he ain't? If your mother isn't? Seriously. Shoot. Gone are the days of the Boys and Men songs and the Master P rap videos. Talking about mama. Like this shit right here. There, here you go. It's muted. I guess you don't need. Oh, there it is. That motherfucker is pissed. Well, he's saying it's me. Man, really, nigga? Yep. There's a couple things I want to say about this incident, but first of all, let me say this: red dress, all righty. Little man pushed dude like, what can I say? She got some titties. Like he ain't even talked to him about being a stepdaddy. But is this what it come to? Single mothers of the black community, just embarrassing y'all son husbands, and you got to shake your booty whenever you hear a song. Little man could be at home watching his cartoons, but but you got to fight every night to prove his love. Like shit, man, dude, for real. You got to start caring about the mental stability of these children. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Imagine that, man. Imagine like as many times have I said, "No, my mom ain't never did no shit like that," which is true. Just like I said, imagine the scars that I would have received if she'd have did something like that. God rest her soul. So I'm gonna look up in the sky and say, Mama, thank you for not ever embarrassing me like that. Ever. You know, you are appreciated in many, many ways. You know. His mom has no morals. His mom, RPM, his mom is a social media she's one of those people that's listed on Facebook as digital creator. I mean, I haven't seen her Facebook page, but that's what it is, man. It's like it's hard for me to see it as a skit because if that's your real son, that's a very real reaction. Shoot, like how low is that for it to be a social media skit? That much that you that hard up for attention that you got to do that. Shoot. Let me see. I got another one here. Yeah, this is why I say it was a kiddie prom because he had a little kiddie prom date. Like this, if you see the graphic on the right, and of course, the graphic on the left is her. I know what some of y'all are saying out there, but Kale, she thick, but she thick. I mean, for real. See, and then, like I said, at the age of 25, 26, how many of us would have tried her just to get, just to get a little something, something? When us men were all in our free days, the as long as we used the condom, type type days. Shoot, for real, for real. But you know what? Sometimes we don't think. There's a lot of not thinking going on around here. I mean, how many more? You know, it's like you can't blame him because he's a young man. But if he knew that the son was there, why would he pull some shit like that? Common sense say that you wouldn't do it. You'll embarrass a little kid. The dude's a child. There are children there. What example? See, the examples are us. The examples are the adults. Whether you adults listening want to understand that or not, we are the examples to these children. Period. And they will follow those examples, whether they are good examples or whether they're bad examples. Now you got another mother that created another little motherfucker that's looking at you women sideways. And it's supposed to be the fault of guys that have podcasts online. Shoot, we got the wrong shit going viral, whether it's a skit or not. Shoot. The welfare and the mental health of black boys. You think that's something that we're not supposed to care about? We're not supposed to discuss how it gets to this point? Then get mad when the blame falls on a certain person based on gender. I could care less what a gender is. As far as how these situations play out. If a woman does something fucked up, it's fucked up. Sorry, guys. You don't straw man and say, but what about the men? Oh, okay. Watch that news story I just put out. Nigga, 30 years old. After getting away with a crime, which was willful by the security guards at the damn retail store, he comes back and is upset that he can't commit his little stupid crime. So he stabs one of the security guards to death and severely injures the other. Because, as a child, at some point in his life, he was exposed to a dumbass. See, people don't like to talk about where these kinds of things come from. Shoot. But check that news story out. You know, she's one of those drive-through workers named Peaches I used to smash. All righty. Congratulations, D. Scott. Told you. Niggas be smashing. Shoot. Lil James Tucker, she gotta wait till Lil James Tucker sleep. Oh man, long time, Raphael Hardwick. What's good, man? I mean, years. What's going on, bro? Shoot, this man just trying to have his little prom, got his little date going. You know, I would say, man, I would say he had some positive males around him talking about, man, you looking kind of dapper, little man. Shoot, you ready to have some fun? Ready to have some fun? But I think he started crying. Suffer the little children. I tell you. Boy, I tell you the truth. This is what we've come to. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she do. She do got some yams. I'll tell you that much. She got a little curve. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just saying it ain't everything. It's not everything. It's not everything. You know, some of y'all let some of this bullshit go to y'all head. You know, admiring folks like Kiki Palmer and shit, and Meg. Shoot, Megan the Stallion. Shoot, what happened to emulating some positive folks? Yeah, that's boring. That is so boring. Think about it, man. Look. I just want y'all to think about it. Everybody watching right now. That young man right there, they got that little boy mama grinding on him. Put yourself in Lil James' shoes. Replace that woman with your mother. Now, how do you feel? Now, if somewhere in your brain you're like, man, fuck you, Kev, I understand. I understand. But what if that was your mom? My mommy never did no shit like that. Thank you, mom. Shoot. But hey, we got you back over here, Lil James. I don't know about this light skinned dude, but I mean, if I had any question to ask this guy, the question I would ask him is, man, did you get the number? I know you got the number. Shoot. Sure, I ought to be ashamed of myself. I mean, I don't mean to make light of it, but shit, some aspects of it are just funny. I mean, but you gotta. I mean, we as grown ups have to understand like that really wasn't all that funny to that kid. Shaka Nulu, the son's been stepped to the wrong person. I don't know, man. Like if I could, place bets on who will win a fight with this dude right here, or what's his name, Thin Zeno and Lil James. Shoot, Lil James probably could take him. Shoot. I mean, he had to get a running start, but I mean, shit. I mean, man, what the young guy gonna do? I'm gonna have to use my experience to get out of this situation. Like, shoot. But man, I don't know, man. Just oh, I'm saying his mom's a hoe. I mean, shoot. This look right here was for the mom. But this look right here was for the mom. When he was looking like this, and then you had T-Days in the background with a cell phone. She probably put it on her social media too. Shoot. That look was for the mother. Shoot. He was not happy with his mom. That man was probably like, nah, man, I had to take my focus off my date. I was getting her a cherry soda, and you over here putting your booty all over this dude. Like, for real, man. Shoot. In some instances, the little dude would have probably fought the swing on the dude. He was already pushing him. He was super close. He was super close. Shoot. But seriously though. I mean, I say, could you imagine if this was near Mother's Day? Well, imagine that. We get a Mother's Day card with Cardi B on that shit, man. Since you like to twerk. I was like, this little man ain't never seen. I like this dude ain't never seen Wedding Crashers. Like, if you look at the video, you look at the background, it was a lot of females in that place. I've seen that look from Sunsman's. It was for the dude. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me look at it. Let me look at it again. I think you're right. I think you're right, new. Shoot. He would have shoot. I don't think these dudes really like hold their moms accountable like that. I mean, I mean, I think every situation. I mean, have you ever seen the movie Above the Rim? How Dwayne Martin and his mom dynamic was, you know, or you seen LeBron James courtside with his mom, after Delonte West, you know, smashed. You know, you know what I'm saying? This shit all over again. You got Delonte West and you got Delonte West and you got LeBron James mom and Lil LeBron with the orange bow tie coming in and just now cut that bullshit out. Baby boy part two. Boy, I tell you the truth, man. But hey, like I said, Lil James, see if somebody want to come up. See what is the good old Oedipus complex. Yeah. Yeah, which is using like arguments, like using shaming tactics, like if you're saying like what your general opinion on the state of B Dubs is, then they'll bring up your mother, like oh what about your mother? You talking about us? What about your mother? And then my immediate response would always be, I'm not trying to fuck my mother. You guys love incest. I mean, I go there with them. Seriously, man, ain't nobody trying to do that. Everything always has to circle back around to everybody's sexual insecurities. Shoot. Shoot, my mother ain't got nothing to do with this. Except for she doesn't do shit like this. Shoot. People love the idea that, they can get away with certain amounts of behavior based on the ethnicity of your mother. Whom they don't care about in the first goddamn place. It come it pisses me off to no end how disingenuous that is. To sit up here and bring up someone else's mother when this mother is obviously screwing up. I don't feel a kinship to people who fuck up. I don't. And a lot of you motherfuckers out here do. A lot of you motherfuckers are upset that she's even being blamed. A lot of you are out here. Or some people that are. You're in the social media scape that we're in. Shoot. I'm just saying, I can't say things like I never thought I'd see the day when people try to justify this, because we justifying all kinds of crazy shit at this point. You saying that because you hate women? Nah. But if you want me to, I can come up with I can make a pretty good case. Shoot. I mean, shit. Some of y'all out here just y'all don't y'all don't just choose violence. Y'all choose ratchet. Choose everything but good goddamn common sense. Shoot. Lil James Tucker. Mm. Yeah. So what happened to us? What happened to us as a people? Hmm. Did I just establish that a lot of us aren't any better? A lot of us would have grinded up on his mama too. Not me, not in present day. When I was 25, 26, yeah, all the motherfucking way. It'd have been Lil James trying to come get me off his mama. I'm just saying, but it does not subtract from how much of a damn shame this is. Just being brutally honest. Shoot. So, how many of you guys in the chat would have probably been in this situation? Granted, you didn't know that her son was right there. And if y'all say y'all wouldn't, you're lying. How you gonna tell us we lying? Can't you lying, motherfucker? You on some cap? Shoot. See, Shaka knew. I would have, yeah. Hell yeah. See, there's some truth right there. Shoot. I mean, damn. I mean, but like I said, the point of even discussing this, or the point of even me bringing this up, is like it's like I said before. We let the wrong shit go viral. What was it? A wedding? Was it a wedding? Cause see the caption, somebody gonna get some skins. Yeah. I mean, for like look at it. Look, it's like Lil James Tucker. What a boy without his mother. Bad kid prom at I'm underscore Mike Quail. Raphael says this picture is inappropriate because why do you have your son seeing that? Yeah. That's the whole basis of this rant. That's the whole base. That is the one key thing that makes everything wrong with this. Because otherwise, without the son present, how wrong would this have been? Not. I will say I will put that at a not. Can't say it was a party. She brought her son. Said bad kid prom. Let me see. Art New Style says during the 2 Live Crew days were 18 and older days, but now hell no. Yeah. I mean, seriously. Yeah. We was ruthless and then nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was willing participants, including like, man, shit. I'm telling you. Shoot. Let me check my likes. I got 22 in the building. Thank you for being the 22 people that matter. Shoot. Some people can't be here for other reasons, though. So I also take that into consideration. You know, people have lives. 11 likes? Yeah, you know, YouTube on the bullshit of slowing down numbers again. So if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and press the like. Go ahead and press that like. Because, according to some folks, shit, they about to kick in our door for having a StreamYard account. So press like before it's too late. Oh, them people coming. Because we saying stuff about son husbands. Like, shoot. And I will say it again. My mama ain't never did no shit like this. Maybe with my dad in private. And, that's as far as I will go with that. But, is this, but my mom, as far as my memories, ain't never did no shit like that. Shoot. This is why these guys aren't getting married, because this is how they see you. It's not my fault. I don't preach disunion between people. I don't preach non-marriage, but I can see why the arguments are birthed. Raphael Hardwick said then it wouldn't be have been inappropriate. I would just say that's her getting freaky on the dance floor, but the fact she had her son there is the problem. Exactly. Like I will emphasize again, if her son wasn't there, it's a free for all. Period. She knew her son was there, and then from the way he reacted in the video, he knew her son was there. The bad part, I believe she dressed him up and brought him to the event for him to see her twerk on his homeroom classmate. I'm just I said that make that motherfucker dumb as fuck, man. He in the classroom with Lil James. Good God. Shit, man. Like for real, man. I mean, y'all be like people be wondering why you got so many men that are waking up and coming out and talking about the things that we are talking about. Is because we've bared witness to stuff like this. Like, it's what it is. And it's just like when people that stay in these little richer communities, when they say stuff like, well, the police they're all good. I've never had problems with the police, and then another group of people have. It's the same thing. How can you not say, like, how can you have a lack of empathy when someone has gone through something that you have not gone through? That man said, News said most dudes don't realize they mom was somebody's hoe once upon a time. She was doing something because she got kids and all. Yeah, yeah. I definitely think so. I mean, she throwing it back like that. She got experience doing something. The man said, I would have given a shit if her son was there or not. The body getting down, I'm on it. Yeah. Some of us feel that way. I don't know. Like me, like I already explained what I would have did earlier. If I'd have known the son was there, I'd have kind of had to take a look around. Because if that was really my goal in mind, then it would have taken some execution if she was the goal, especially with her son around. Oh, mama, they're gonna be our new daddy. Get off of. No, little man. There he is. Hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power. What is good? Yeah, man. But how would he have known? I mean, with his eyes. I mean, if you're talking about Lil James, I mean, with his eyes, but it appeared the young man who was getting the little service, like it appears that he knew who Lil James was from the way he was talking. Come on, man, it's me, bruh. It's me, bruh. It's me, bruh. Oh boy. Yeah, so all righty. There you go, right there, hybrid. There you go. She good, man. She good to go. She good to go. She is with it. She is with it. This right here. This right here is her body of work, man. So what do you think, hybrid? She good? I would have pushed Lil James to the floor and kept working that ass, man. Get your little ass out of here. These grown folk stuff, man. You don't understand. But Kev, she thick. Yep, we got it. There it is. That's all. That's what I needed right there. What? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But is really the point is like y'all be asking, y'all, somebody's gonna say who is y'all, and then my response to that, as far as a YouTube context, is y'all. That's who it is. Y'all. Shit. Let's see. Y'all be saying we don't care. I mean, look, y'all be asking where these thought processes come from. Why do these guys think the way that these guys think? Why do these guys say these things? Why do these guys can't accept our lives? is because of stuff like this, on top of some of the other things that we've seen and we've observed, and we many of us were shamed into silence, into not mentioning, because we'll be accused of misogyny. And and I will contend that, I will say that not all are like that, but the overwhelming majority of folks accept it. Those who don't are persecuted. That's the fucked up part. Those who are actually genuinely thinking about the welfare of Lil James are persecuted. It's fake outrage. You niggas is crying. Y'all don't care about that little nigga. To tell you the honest truth, most of you dudes don't. Shoot, most of you dudes feel like new. How to push that little nigga out the way. Come on, mama. Dad is here. You know what I'm saying? Cartel says mama is a cougar myth that can get the business. Yeah. Yeah. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Stand on business. Stand on business, y'all. What's up with that orange bow tie? The way some mothers be dressing their sons, LOL. Like I said, from the caption, uh, what a boy without his mother, bad kid prom. It seemed like it was a social event. Like, I don't know if it were a wedding or not, but I mean, it was a lot of grown women in that setting. So I don't know if it's a kiddie event, but then I saw this picture. They had him in some type of little play date or whatever, because he's definitely too young to be trying to take dates serious. And she has a social media following, because once again, when you look at this caption, the pic itself got 31,702 likes. So even like, even if it were a skit, like some people would try to say, and I don't know why some people even say that stupid shit. If it's a skit, then she has sank to a new low just to get some attention. You know, and it's like, how much money can you actually make off something like this? $100? Like, what the fuck? I mean, unless she got some simps DMing her cash apps and shit. Like, I should hope Chaos Rain ain't doing that shit. What's good, man?
What's good, man? What's good, man?
So
Uh,
you gonna ask Mama for a cash app? you,
no, I don't think so.
you see her body of work, man. She can throw that thing back. She probably can do some other things. She probably got other talents.
Yeah, man, she's been sucking dick too long. This woman right here, and that thing right here. Yeah.
I mean, but just
I mean,
nothing
some
some
people.
Listerine can't cure, man.
I mean, listen, some men won't care. It's not their mom, so they say, yeah, I'm gonna smash your mom. As long as my mind hoeing, it's all good.
Yeah,
And
yeah, like me several times. I was like, my mom ain't never do no shit like that. You know why? I say that because it's the truth. It is the absolute motherfucking truth. No, my mom ain't never did nothing like that. Haha. And your mama did, Lil James. Sorry, guy. I mean, I feel for you, bro. I mean, seriously, that's got to be embarrassing. I
Mhm.
mean, it's gonna put a chip on the kid's shoulder.
Yeah.
That has a. I mean, it's out in the public's eye.
Mhm.
It's out there. His face is out there forever. His mom's face is out there forever. The dude right here, that
Mhm.
motherfucker looked like somebody. I'm trying to come up with who he looked like, but as soon as
Oh, you mean the kid with the bow tie?
no, not Lil James. That's Lil
Okay.
James Tucker right there. Like
Okay.
like you know what I'm happy about with this kid right here. He ain't got one of these crazy names like a Quantanavius or some shit like that. He
Mhm.
got James, just simply James. So somebody did something right there. Cool, cool, cool. And for him to have enough wherewithal to say, man, my mama get your booty off this random ass dude. I mean, but it just the aggression was more so toward him than it would have been for her. I mean, I'm not even saying like in many cases was probably upset with her to a degree, but old boy, he was genuinely mad with.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, new said I smashed a lot of moms. I'm literally a motherfucker. And the old dude right here, before Lil
Mhm.
James broke them up, was trying to join the ranks of motherfuckers like you knew. The man said, son husband might be considering calling CPS for a divorce. man, man, in some states they got laws where kids can actually divorce their parents.
Really?
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but in some states they got laws where you can marry animals. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, so I mean, like, put nothing past the current state of this society.
Mhm.
The man said hybrids like Octavia, Lil Amistad, Quantavios. I mean, dude, man, let me tell you something, man. Like I had a cousin that was a school teacher, and she showed me a roster of kids' names at a predominantly black school. Man, let me tell you something, man. I've never envisioned so many parents who need somebody to smack them upside their head, man. I mean, shit, these motherfuckers were like, I don't know, man. It was like they were trying to create new names, and the shit was just not coming out right. It's like the like vowel placement wasn't there. They were putting accent marks where accent marks did not belong. And it was these us names like Vius, Neus, all this other shit. You know how these dudes do IOUS. These ones. I'm gonna I'm gonna name I'm gonna name him Quantantanavius Marshall.
Marshall.
There should be some crazy shit like that. Like yeah, hybrid marry animals. People are really animals these days. I mean, for real. And then the way people are identifying themselves, man, that's a slippery slope, man. Because shoot, man, people be going viral for talking about them. I identify as a zebra or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Or I like you had some old ass dude, man. He white, by the way, talking about some I identify as a 5-year-old. Like, man, stop. I like for real though, man. Like people will sit up there and talk about all this sensitivity and respect and respect for what other people want to do with themselves. Man, look, you also have the right to call these people plumb fucking crazy. Like, man, I don't feel like seeing no old ass, damn near 60 weirdo talking about he's 35. Like no, talking about he's a 5-year-old and going around with a diaper on and just like get the fuck out of here with that shit, that weird shit.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it's a lemon jello, lemon jello. I don't know why I think that's funny. Oh yeah, yeah, the made up names. Yeah, but like get back to why I even said anything about made up names is like, I was actually surprised to see that his name was just James. Maybe maybe it was his father's name, or well, I don't know about baby daddy, but maybe it was her father's name or her grandfather's name.
Mm.
You know, that man said Raphael said you right about that. Get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I mean, like, people just be just using this as an excuse to just be a fucking dumbass because Jello comic view. Oh, okay, that was a comic view. That was a comic view reference. I should have remembered that. I should have remembered that. But hey, at least we got some honest people in the chat saying what they would do. Like, yeah, if it were me, I'd try to smash moms,
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. Gary Owens. Oh, okay. I think I remember that joke. You can tell a child has a single mother most times based on the child's name. Yeah, most times, yeah. Yeah, for real. You know, and unfortunately, a lot of those kids be fucking up too, man. They don't go to school to go to school. They actually are dropped off at school, with parents treating the kid like the school is a babysitter, not an educator. That's got to get under the skin of some other folks. But I will say this about what I see in the images. It does seem that Lil James is well put together. Is there some type of male figure in James' life that's keeping him on the straight and narrow? Or is that protectiveness of their mothers present in most boys? Because if it's like that, how can men truly hate women? I mean, besides, shit like this happening. Because if this is a repeated behavior and James sees this in not only his mom, or, he's going to see this in every other female that he sees, hoochie mama and shit like that. Um, Shoot, that's going to be his perception. That's going to be his perception. And, try to convince him otherwise. No, I seen my mom grinding on some dude. Seriously, that's my mother, you know.
Mm.
And man say I would, man, come on, dude. Say I would tell the kid I'm just her chiropractor. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to straighten her back out. I'm just trying to make sure her arch is just right. I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking about coming over there for a private session.
Yeah. Give your mom a good look around.
All right. All right. The Roger Report live with the super chat. I appreciate it, dog. Says fresh dress like $1,000,000, but way too young to see his mom trying to fuck. Thank you for that super chat, though. It looks like I'm gonna get paid in January.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, for real, for real. Appreciate it, though. That man said, I just saw a video of mom making her son take pictures of her dressed provocatively. I mean, see, somebody got to take them pictures for her to put them on Instagram. Man, it's like shit. Somebody I knew I wanted a career in photography when I was taking pictures of my mom and she put it on Instagram. Like, seriously. But yeah, shout out to the Roger Report. Long live the habitual line steppers, my brother. Uh Yeah, hybrid. Shout out to the Roger Report. Yeah, definitely. Hey, check his channel out. Last night, very impactful show. He's doing a show called The C Suite. And it was the show was entitled The Case for Legal Separation from Black Women. Just when people hear something like that, some people are taken aback, but We had some brothers on there. We had some heavy hitters, Green Gorilla, had Dr. Thunder, had BGS. Uh, she had and then had Dennis Sperling on there. So definitely check that broadcast out. Some gems being dropped. Black Guru was on there for a little while as well. But we'll be doing a review, a reaction review on that Monday night. So, after Monday Night Raw goes off, hey, we're on. I might actually do it a little earlier. But
Mhm.
anyway, yeah, man. Shout out, man. Roger Report live doing big things on this channel. Yeah. Yeah, Toya the tutor got some stuff going on over there too, so definitely check her out as well. You know, see, this is exactly what this space encapsulates, and a lot of people may deny to try to keep us in a little bubble, but no, you ain't gonna be able to keep us in that bubble. Period. Because I believe, and that's good enough for me. But anyway, back to Lil James. I don't play that. Mister. I don't play that shit. Shoot. Can can you imagine that though? I mean, for real though. I wasn't being serious earlier, but hey, in a way, it was serious. Imagine, like, for those of you listening, imagine if that was your mother out there doing that shit, and I can say it with a very smug expression on my face. Shoot. But Chaos Reign,
Yeah.
what do you think, man? What do you think about what do you think about the mental state of this young man, and how
He's
and how
he's gonna go through some things that no human is gonna ever should endure, in my opinion. And he's gonna my mom said a serious present of a schooling where this is always gonna be imprinting him because it's gonna be forever throughout social media.
mm, yeah, because the internet is forever.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's. I mean, and like I said, I'm gonna point this out again. She has a following on social media. Yeah, like third, three. Look at that like count. Yeah, so she's no stranger to social media, and I don't think he's any stranger to social media either, unless that is his page. In fact, here, let me do a little investigating. See if I can find it on Instagram. Lil James Tucker. Shoot, I mean, it could be one of them Anthony Anderson situations. You
Hmm.
know, Anthony Anderson's like, oh, me and my mama talk about sex all the time, and all this other shit. And I'm sitting up there like, oh god, oh shit, it is his page. It is his page. This kid got 1.2 million Instagram followers. 1.2 million. He got it. I mean, he got the video of him and his little date, but he ain't got the video of he ain't got a video of his mama twerking on the old dude. That's why it's kind of tough for me to swallow that this would actually be a skit. I mean, but little James Tucker is a social media influencer himself. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, 1.2 million followers on Instagram. And supposedly the light skinned dude, I know I keep calling him light skinned. You know, he's supposed to be a social media he's supposed to be a social media influencer himself. So Raphael Hardwick said he followed him. Yeah. So let me see. Hybrid says old school mothers had so much more class. Ain't that the truth? Said what's even worse, his mother with OnlyFans. His mother's with OnlyFans. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't imagine that either. One day, man, to see your mom at the PTA meeting, and then the next day they come in with this cell phone. This your mama right here, man. You can, man. You imagine how many fights you would have to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Kid is pretty much a celebrity with 1.2 million followers. Chicken School will start checking for you. Yeah, because they think he getting that money coming in. Shoot. Yeah, man. But hey, it's a damn shame, ain't it? But yeah, I'm just okay. Just listen up. I haven't lost complete faith. I have not. I haven't lost complete faith. That's why that's why I went under the label tonight. Not all X are like that. Insert X where you want to, because that's the kind of the only way I can be positive about something like this, knowing that not all are like that. Yeah, because they love to throw that not all shit up. So I'm gonna go ahead and acknowledge it, because that's the only positive I see in this situation. Shame, shame, shame. Goddamn right. But then they'll sit up there. They'll be mad at us for so called trying to shame this woman right here. Ain't shit you like that's the thing. Ain't shit that I gotta do to make this situation, or I gotta say to make this situation even more shameful than it already is. Like, mm. So anyway, I've about dragged this out as long as I could. I know this is going to be a very short show, unless someone wants to ask me a very interesting question down there in the chat. And I will give you about 5 minutes, I would say. 5 whole minutes. Ask me any question. And hopefully I have the answer for you. But hey, what you doing, Chaos Rain, man? How's the channel been going?
So let's keep it honest with you. So actually I had system issues and can't do those shorts right now on this device I'm on right now. I could, but I'm waiting till I get some more of another PC or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it kind of slowed me down a little bit.
Yeah. I'm starting to figure out this little mixer a little bit. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, I got this I got this little sensor button right here, but how can I really use a sensor button if I can't time it when people curse? Like, listen to this little shit right here. See, that shit
Oh,
cool, ain't it? I just press a button and the sound is right there. You
hmm.
know.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do a little something different over here, man. It's about time that things start to evolve. You always can't be. I guess that's why I got me a new microphone, because just like the difference is me talking on a regular headset and the microphone is very apparent. It's like I don't have to speak so loud, and you can hear me more distinctively. This is how I really sound. Oh, raining woman, what is up? How you doing? Hashtag don't ruin my zen. Let me see. Hybrid. Did you see the video about the chick from Turkey going at a black woman from Chicago that was talking shit about black men, saying that black men are like thrift stores. After you get one, you got to clean them dusties. Oh, they think they're so funny. Boy, they just boy, boy. I tell you the truth, man. Is those YouTubians, those podcast guys.
Yeah.
What's going on, Coffee? Coffee Nino. What's good, man? What's good? The man says, salute, Coffee Nino.
No,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, but okay, 3 minutes. I mean, well, Howard had a question. No, I didn't see the I I wish I could see that video, but I mean it's gonna pop up sooner or later. Somebody's gonna put it on their social media, and I'm gonna take a real good look at it. Shoot. And maybe I will discuss it. How if and let me read that again. Read it again. Did you see the video about the chick from Turkey going at a black woman from Chicago that was talking ish about black? Like, why so many complaints and you still raising motherfuckers? You
Oh,
still
you
rate?
mean what's her name? Shit, I forgot her name.
I mean, I would rather it like, and I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I mean, other nationalities can step in how they want, when they want, but at the end of the day, I'd still have that feeling like it's none of their business. That it should be that should be a black woman checking another black woman. I'm just gonna tell y'all what it is at the end of the day, because
Mhm.
anything that a white man got to say about me being a black man, I don't give a damn about. I don't fucking care. So, when I see a black woman going to get a white man, it makes me care even less, but it's a goddamn shame. I would much rather it being a black woman checking a black woman, but I do understand where the spirit comes from, you know. So, anyway, I look forward to watching that video whenever it pops up on my social media feed. Yeah. Oh, Ray Hama. He said a tornado hit my area, 4 houses gone. I catch the replay. Yeah, man. Look, yeah. Thanks for stopping through, man. But that's very unfortunate, man. When people lose everything like that, that is very unfortunate. So, shout out to those people, hoping that everything is okay. Thing it's easier to say stuff like that, but those people have gone through a massive loss in their lives. So, I mean, it's almost like psychologically somebody died. So I almost want to send condolences, but it just hopefully no one is seriously hurt, and the recovery process is not tough. But like I said, when you lose everything like that, wow. Right. So yeah, said 4 houses are gone. Damn. Shoot. Let me see. Yeah, I think sons are becoming the husband protectors of their mothers, whether in a dangerous game of defense, putting his life on the line and in public where he has to correct her bad behavior. Yeah, because niggas ain't shit. I'm just gonna say it just like that. Niggas ain't shit. Like you have guys that catch you in the process of they getting mad. They get mad with you because you catch them in the process of doing some fucked up shit and they want to harm you. Yeah, this is it's a tough world out there. So all right, so we're gonna try to get one more question in because who am I to ask you guys too much of? You guys have you guys have done enough for me. I'm saying, just thank you for continuing to be here week after week. But if you want to ask a question, you go right ahead. Don't be nervous. Don't be shy. I'm a cool person, or at least in my own perception, I'm a cool person. Mm. I got 21 likes. That's about cool. But if you haven't liked, go and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. So
So you say you got a switchboard. You got what do you call that thing?
I
Not
got an
Elgato, but
interface. I got an interface. Yeah,
okay.
because see, when I plug the microphone into my laptop, you can hear everything that's fumbling on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
When you put it in these interfaces, you can do little things called noise cancellation. I mean, it's
Right.
got some cool other stuff. I may do one day. When I do stuff like voice changers and shit like that. I'll do that one day. But I mean, it's whenever it's appropriate. But just okay. Let's see. Yeah, just looking at something real quick, and then I'm probably gonna shut it down. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. Uh, I'll tell you the truth. YouTube be on it. Oh, we got Rogish. Got Rogish in the building. So playing catch up. What it do, my peeps? Said whatever black woman, whenever black woman says black men are dusties, I say then why are you fighting for equality? You trying to be equal to something dusty? Yeah, that's a seriously good point, man. Like, see, shoot, and I keep telling, man, people who compete with losers lost even more. I mean, I've never really actually said that, but hit the like button like it pimp smacked you with powder. I mean, it's either way. He's taking on title of man of the house, not understanding the benefits are none. If their mother is not understanding it is dangerous. I add the fact that he does not want another. Yeah, like what if this guy was one of those characters? That is a very good point. What if this guy was one of those characters, one of those violent ass niggas, one of those guys that decided that he wants to have a nigga moment?
Mm.
Then it would have been very bad for Lil James. But the thing is, at the end of the day, his mother would have put him in that situation. These little boys are emotional about their mothers now. Like I said, just imagine if I was that little boy and that was my mother. I probably would have had something to do. I probably would have interjected too. Hell no, mom. But see, the thing is, though, like I said earlier, it would have been very hard for me to put myself in that framing because my mom and my dad were married. They married 50 plus years, all kids in wedlock. Ha ha. I'm not saying that like it's a flex. I'm just saying, there's several reasons why that would have never been my mother. Shoot. But yeah, there is a level like Coffee was saying, there is a level of danger to that, because of the emotion of the child, she could be putting him at any given moment in a very dangerous situation. Hmm. Yeah. Toya says I am well protected. I'm very glad to hear that. You should be. Yeah. Another thing is that is sad is how single mothers would expect their teenage sons and daughters to get a job to help pay bills instead of the kids being able to completely focus on schools. Yeah, depending on if that is the situation. But I tell you what, guys, we are near an hour and a half, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, Hama says I can barely get a signal. Towers and power might be out for a while. Your stream right now is going in and out. Okay. Yeah, man. Just yeah, that's from the way it sounds like as far as the damage in the area, it seems as if that's gonna be a tumultuous recovery. I mean, no, even if it happened to your neighbors and such, man, it still affects you. So yeah, that's gonna be it's something that even in the observable eye, it's very tough to go through. It really is. So I mean, good luck, brother. That's all I gotta say. Keep your head up. A child should never be labeled man of the house. Exactly. Set your set your set your children up to be in the best environment possible. I was ready to get my mama hit. She was bugging when it came to unnecessary harsh critiques and snipes. Oh, okay. Just like Carlisha Hood. We talking about Carlisha Hood again. Carlisha Hood is a perfect example of the whole kid being man of the house syndrome. See, that's what's up. I posted one of those AI cars on short on my channel at Rogish, but we spoke. Okay. Rideshare workers out of work. Man, that's some Skynet shit, man. For real. I wouldn't trust I wouldn't trust a driverless car. I really wouldn't. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, shit. All it takes is the wrong people to hack into the system, and you're fucked. I'm not saying that it's not. an innovative new idea, but they trying to cut as much. They trying to cut the middleman out as much as they can. They fast food restaurants is going into automation, and
Hmm.
like my thing is, how are those systems actually going to work if like the food quality is poor? Like, do the machines check food quality as well? Because you may be fixing some burgers on some moldy ass bread. Human judgment keep prevents that from happening. So, although automated might be okay in some senses, it's probably for me it really isn't, and maybe it's because I'm a bit old fashioned. But um, if you watch such thing on Rogish's channel, Rogish talks more about staying ahead of the curve. So if that's where we're going, we need to find ways to embrace it and to prosper from it as much as possible. Because once they automate these things and take the human out of it, people are going to be looking for human businesses. They're going to be looking for human interaction. And that's where, you may find some success when everything goes to, the Skynet and the fucking Terminators and shit like that. But yeah,
But let's be honest with you, real.
yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. We got Forever Blessed. What's good? What's going on? Hey, y'all tell Toya good night. She's out of here. She's going to bed. So shit, I'm sure there's a lot. Many of us aren't far behind you. But yeah, that's where you find black women fighting with the staff. What up, Raven Knight? What's good? Seen somebody else in here. Bianca Belair is hotter than fish grease. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in shape. She's strong too, man. Bianca Belair is strong as fuck. Said the convenience is alone is going to do all the damage that folks like to project or predict as coming to an angry machine. LOL. Uh, he said there. Oh, what are you about to say, Chaos Rain? Before
I was gonna say, in regards to the self or automation things that's already here already,
yeah,
that it truly is more than cutting price. Is really to get that same output for less. And since people could think about it, when they have automation like it is now, Kev, it's not for people that's 35 and up. These people that's now going to be teenagers and young adults that's going to deal with the automation that's already trained to deal with things with their phone, the tap, etc. So they don't mind just seeing a digital version and paying straight off the digital wallet because they've been used to it. These are digital babies. How can I prove this? If you notice the typical young person today, they can't function next to people today. They have a hard time connecting, taking orders. Sometimes they have a hard time trying to do basic tasks because their whole existence has been microwave. Do you understand?
yeah.
So
Microwave, looking at a screen for social interaction.
yes, yes,
Stuff like that. They're not like us. We were the generation that actually went outside and played till it
exactly.
got dark, and then and then start the process over again. We were on our bikes. We was on those basketball courts. We were in
Mhm,
those fields playing all kinds of variations of football, sideline bust as we used to call it.
mhm.
Like going to the sideline couldn't save you from getting tackled. Like it's just man, bruh, we there that is a lost art. And a lot of it ain't only because the dawn of technology, a lot of it because it's dangerous out there.
Yeah,
People ain't raising their kids like they got some fucking sense. And then other people's kids whom are actually trying are getting hurt because of these dumbass motherfuckers.
yeah.
You know. And then the parents like dumber than the kid. Shit. You see an example right here. Shit, but that's Lil James, social media influencer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a social media influencer. People want to keep it real.
A man said, haven't seen anybody in the spirit really go at the chick. The black boys is the subject. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it's no like I more so talk about the chick in the context of most of these dudes watching this program would hit. Like, yeah, they would hit. They would hit. And I mean, like, they probably would have had the same thing in their brain that the young man that was being twerked on would have had. So I would say it was so much going at her as saying
Mm-hmm.
that this is the state of moms today. This is what
Mm-hmm.
they're doing. Are they so depraved sexually to the point where anyone complaining about how these women won't fuck certain types, that makes it a moot point.
Mm-hmm.
you know, it does. I mean, say it's too late. AI is going to become the new general lane. It's spreading not through mere utility, but more popularity. When something gets popular, it gets a decent run. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. It's gonna become the new phenomenon. And I mean, we're gonna have to, as humans, we're gonna have to adapt once again. Like many of us tried to adapt when they took the industry and the factory work and put it in other countries. Like, we as a people, we're gonna have to adapt again because, like, to tell you the truth, let me tell y'all the truth, man. I
Yeah.
mean, this is coming from somebody whose first job ever in his life was a fast food restaurant. I really don't mind that shit really going to automation. The only thing that I'm worried about is the food quality. Who's gonna check the food quality?
Well,
and and what's gonna happen is like people are getting tired of damn fast food anyway, and the unhealthiness of it. So I believe that the mom and pop little restaurant is gonna make a historical surge once that happens.
hmm,
Yeah. So what I'm saying is get on board. You know what I'm saying? Forever Blessed says the Black Manosphere is truly about the men and the boys. This is our main priority. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, a lot of people don't believe in that because there's a lot of times, people will say that we're more so discussing the symptoms rather than the solutions. I said,
hmm,
well, in order to get a solution going, we have to discuss the symptoms and where this comes from. And, we have to continue to put it in the framing that is cautionary behavior. But I'm for the assertion of black male empowerment, and I'm for the very bright futures of black boys. And we have to understand that the end game is our future. Period. Is what it is.
hmm.
So it can be popular, but all it wants it can be popular all it wants, but business owners will pull that plug once shit goes wrong. I mean, I say, yeah, auto burgers. Nah, I'm good. And Roger said the only thing about AI, it can't run out like the novelty of a new fad. Tesla taquitos. Hey, you know what though? I wouldn't mind having like what do you call it, solar panels on my house. I wouldn't
Hmm.
mind that at all. Like, they actually give you like tax breaks and reimbursements for, putting energy back into the grid. So I mean that's one thing I wouldn't mind is solar panels. I mean, and then they got certain programs in place to where you can get actual solar panels. But what if you move?
Hmm.
Mm. Coffee said you are right at black men being brutally honest because I have stated some shows back the Earth's ground is sick. So even AI is coming up with ways to grow your crops genetically modified. Nigga, I'm sorry, coffee. I mean, I'm saying nigga in the general sense. Man, they trying to like just a couple weeks ago, I was, BGS was on the panel, and I was like, yeah, they trying to they now have found a way to 3D print steaks.
Oh shit!
Like for real. So somebody 3D printed a ribeye. Shit look odd. The shit look odd, but I mean, all that little like that little Jetsons shit, like that they used to play, back in the day with all these little futuristic ideas of teleporting motherfuckers shit, and then like cloning shit, and then mass producing something with technology. They're actually trying to get to that point, and a lot of people aren't rolling with it because the authenticity is gone. And I don't want to roll with half that shit either. I want my steak coming from a fucking cow. That's what I want. I don't want it coming from a 3D printer. Is that? I mean, it said, LOL, believe it or not, if you're an HOA, your neighbors will hate your solar panels to the point where they will hate on you because they can't afford it. Boy, ain't that the nature of everything, man? Once you have something that someone else can't obtain, they just hate you for it, man. It's just, and sometimes that shit can become deadly, depending on the ilk of people you deal with. People were thinking, people were thinking Jamie Foxx was cloned after he resurfaced in the media. And Rogan said everybody should have solar panels. The fact that it isn't commode, standard-esque in homes in the South is criminal. These pilgrims greedily set up these systems to feed on the people in ways unneeded. Yep. Yeah, just like cable television. The end. That's one thing I cannot wait for the end of cable television because them bastards deserve that shit. They fucking deserve it. So the collapse of some of these industries and some of the way some of these people do things, man, I welcome it because a lot of that shit was birthed from greed and was birthed on the backs of other people who could not prosper that much from it. You send them home with scraps. So why would I want a corrupt motherfucker to continue to prosper off of good people? I mean, I said, I'm not, Raining Woman said, I'm not getting solar panels. I have energy saving windows. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody tried to come to my house one time and tried to, sell me some energy saving windows. I mean, you just gotta know what you're doing. Just make sure that just make sure that all the lights are off. But I mean, as far as central heating and air, I can also understand where the energy saving windows would be a good thing. You know, cable is robbery. Yeah, and then like the fact of the matter is, a lot of these cables companies that are offering internet service know that people are switching to streaming services, so they're jacking up the price of the internet service just so they can still make $1. Phone companies are next. Phone companies have already pretty much bitten it since the cell phone came in. I remember back in like 2002, 2003 that I had a cab driver tell me one time that home phones would become obsolete. And there are still home phones and landlines, but it's like it's not the same as it was before. Like we were growing up and shit. We still had them corded phones that had the rotary dial. Now,
Hmm.
Chaos Ring, you remember that?
No, I don't think I remember that.
The corded, you're that young, you don't remember the corded phone like it used to
You mean
have
that
like
the guy like
the
you take
the,
your
the,
finger?
the
No,
little spring, the little
I'm not.
spring like phone cable.
I don't. I'm not sure if around my well, personally, I might have seen one in somebody else's house, possibly, but that's it's a long time. I remember something like that.
Yeah. If you never felt that you could be a clone, then you ain't lived yet. LOL. Thought that maybe I was a clone back as far as '99. LOL. The military is on some sneaky fuck. Yeah, yeah. They know. They know some things that if we knew, then they would have to kill us. And I'm talking about some way far out adventurous stuff that you've seen in sci-fi movies. Like, I can't get over the rumors that the car designs that are coming out that are 2023 and 2024, some of those designs been around for like a couple decades.
Hmm.
Yeah, they just decided not to put. They decided just now to put them out. And it's just a crazy world that we live in, and it is, if you're not a certain stature in society, then you will never know how crazy it is. That's why there's always important to keep your eyes open. It just not to take things a certain way, to always approach things with an open mind. I mean, for me, what's up, Bunker TV? I see you down there. Um, for me, yeah, I'm pretty standard when it comes to certain things, but I try not to let too many things surprise me. I would say that, because this is a strange fucking world that we stay in right now. And, some of this shit is strange for no reason. And what's really strange is when you're a little boy, when you're wearing a tuxedo, when you're all dappered out, and all of a sudden you look around and your mama's grinding her thick ass on somebody. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm saying thick, is because, the woman, yeah, she's thick. She thick. Shoot. But you're not gonna think in terms of, oh, my mother's putting her thick ass on somebody. It's, yeah, he had to experience that. He had to experience that in front of people. Like I said, when I looked on his social media, he ain't had that video up. He ain't had that video up of mama twerking on somebody. So it's hard for me to believe that it was a skit. Hmm. That motherfucker Rogish. If I was cloned and somebody keep a lookout for Rogish and to buy some shit. Oh man. Oh man. I mean AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. You really just need a number now. Yeah, that's it. Rogish. Rogish. Coffee said, I like streaming. Even cell phone companies offer streaming service and internet service. Streaming is different from regular internet. I found out. I don't watch TV. I barely watch TV right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, man. I was flipping through the TV the other night. One of the channels, I seen Billy Porter in a fucking dress singing. I said, man, I like, nah, I'm good. It's like, I'm good on that. I'll go back to streaming. The red pill and the Lil James at 12. Yeah. I mean, so I feel sorry for these kids getting exposed to so much at a young age. Yeah, who was that? Jocelyn? Was it Jocelyn? Who was that came? Mimi Faust. Yeah.
Me
She,
Frost.
Mimi Faust. Remember years ago, Mimi Faust had a sex tape, and
Yeah.
everybody was pointing out
Muscle
that,
red ass.
yeah, yeah, she was on the shower curtain or something like that, and the
Mhm.
shower curtain fell, and then like everybody was pointing out that, like, you got kids, man, don't you care about that shit? And then she started talking about some getting that money. I'm getting that money. Oh, you broke motherfuckers, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I knew we were done then. I knew it was over with then. Serious. I knew it was over with then.
Every black chick or black bitch want to be a Kim Kardashian. Have their sex tape moment. And think they're gonna make it big and become $1 billion like that bitch. I said, no, you're not white, baby. You suck dick, you do it for free. For a blunt and some good hard
I
ass
mean,
Patron.
some blunt and some greasy ass fried chicken from the
And
from the gas
fried
station,
chicken and that sweet shit. You know, chicks like that sweet type of
or
liquor, that
or
Patron shit.
or the standard $40.
That
Yeah. But anyway, man, listen up. I'm about to wrap this up. You got anything else you want to say, Chaos Rain?
uh
Okay. All right, guys. You said the Cash App BMBBH for life is always open if you want to drop something in the plate or something like that. I could possibly get myself a pack of bacon for tomorrow's breakfast. You know how it is. But yeah, man, look, listen up, man. If people want people to stop talking about shit, man, stop doing shit that make people talk about stuff, man. Like, seriously, It's nobody's fault but your own when you put yourself out there like that. When you twerk, like I said, like I said earlier, if little boy wasn't in the area, if little kids wasn't in the area, because we've seen videos where women twerking in the mirror and their kids standing right there, or women twerking in the place where kids are, just twerk, 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 women twerking on tables at restaurants and shit like that. Twerking is a thing. And you know what? I'm not against twerking. I'm not against it. I've pretty much already said that, I like to see a little jiggle back there with a woman. Seriously. I feel like twerking is for the
Yeah,
personal
I mean, she
entertainment
could,
of a man. Seriously, I mean, like women who try to call themselves twerking, but they have them upside down triangle booties. Stop, fucking stop. We don't want to see that shit. But for those of y'all who got that thing back there like that, twerk the fuck away. It's a superficial thing, but it is, but like all things that have a sexual nature, man, is like, look, it is all good, but make sure that there are the right people around you, are the right ages, and possibly not related to you, because it really can do some damage to anybody, man. For real. Is this like I said, if most of us Gen Xers have seen our mothers doing that shit, man, we wouldn't know what to fucking do. Like I mean, our reaction would be completely emotional. That's why I thank God that, and I've said it about 20 or 30 times, my mom ain't never did no shit like that. So I mean, you take this commentary how you want to take it. I'm surprised that I really talked this long about it, but the reason why I'm able to find so much, you know, joy in what I do is because uh, mostly because of you guys. You guys make it worth it, and I mean, as long as people continue to do things that grab attention, then there's always going to be somebody that's going to talk about it. There's someone like me. So anyway, just my thing is that I try to put as much on the forefront that I don't want my own child to be exposed to. I mean, thank God that I have a respectable family background, devoid of ratchetness, and full of respectable people who aren't perfect themselves, but can use the proper discernment and judgment depending on the situation. Period. And that's what, at the end of the day, that is it should be the focus. Common goddamn sense. So anyway, shout out to Lil James Tucker one more time. Sorry you had to go through this, bruh. I mean, there will be better days. I mean, if you grow up and decide that you want to get you a Becky, man, you'll have no problems from me. That's what I'll say. You'll have no problems, no issues from me. So, but the adults that are in our children's lives, we are their first example, and we got to conduct ourselves as such. For those of you who don't have kids and you're living the free single life, hey, more power to you. But for those of us that do, hey, just take heed to what I'm saying. We are their first example, and we definitely are going to have impact as the way their lives are going to go. So we need to take responsibility for that, at least. So yeah, just shit. I know Lil James wish he had one of the Men in Black flash pens so he could erase this from his memory. And well aware of my position on the mother. A lot of dudes would smash steel, but hey, is it anyway? Just remember what I said. Nothing would have been wrong with this if that little boy wasn't present. Period. So just let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Once again, shout out to the mods, the people who participate in the chat every time I'm on the air, the replay gang, The members of the channel, thank you. And for those of you who aren't members, you can still become a member for a very low price per month. So please consider. And last but not least, the habitual line steppers, long live. This is Kev. This is BMBBH. Long live the habitual line steppers. In Kev we trust. And when you don't give up, you shall definitely win. See y'all tomorrow night at the Smoke Show. Peace.